Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition. And ahead of us we have the mission guided by whispers staring us right in the face, and we're going to jump down in there and get this thing going. We're going to do the special mission. And we've checked this out before. It's clear that the Pure intended to attack Synedrion Research Facility in order to further enhance the capabilities of their bionic soldiers. Should they succeed, the threat of the Pure will increase significantly. In fact, this is one of those interesting missions where we get down in here where we actually have Synedrion, we have Pure, and we have us. And it's kind of a three-way free-for-all. Synedrion can be shooting at us, Pure can be shooting at us, Synedrion can be shooting at Pure. So it's always kind of an interesting mission to see how it unfolds. I've played it a couple times and it's unfolded totally different both ways. Kind of depends on where everybody is situated at the start. So all items on the battlefield will be automatically recovered, which is good news. Hopefully the Pure and hopefully Synedrion will drop a few items for us. To help us out with some weapon variety. We shall see. Nikolai Carpathia, we are looking like you're probably ready to head out on this thing. You've got both your heavy weapon and just in case we need some awkward shots, the grenade launcher to help us out. Joe is highly decorated, highly promoted, highly almost totally versatile. Pretty soon on his last promotion he has access to even assault rifle proficiency, so sniper proficiency, assault rifle proficiency. Pretty cool build. I am going to keep you slightly over encumbered, I think, for the moment, just so you have a med kit. Sade, oh, you are under encumbered. There's really no reason to change anything there. Robbie, you're looking good. You got a couple grenades. Not that you're always the closest one to be able to throw a grenade, but you could carry them, so you got them. We got Sigourney Weaver here. She just picked up close quarters specialist, so I'm wondering if I should try a slight adjustment here. If I take this out, you can also carry the shotgun to help us out and not be over encumbered at the same time and still have, just in case, a med kit. So I think we're going to go with that build. Since Sigourney, you got to get close no matter what anyway, let's just give you one more close weapon option, and that should do it. I think you Takeda, sorry I stopped too soon. So we got you with also a shotgun. We've got your independent assault rifle, which at some point I'm thinking we need to change. We have the new Jericho Gauss assault rifle. Let's get rid of the independent for the moment. It's fully loaded. Hopefully it stays fully loaded with ammo. Yes, it does. Let's give you the Gauss weapon. I like the look of that. Give you a little extra punch. And there we go. Let's get out there on the mission and see how we do. Alright, what are we looking here on the map? Small building right there. A big mega complex over here. So maybe what we do is we try to get positions up around this mega complex. Maybe we can try getting snipers positioned down this way where we have some nice alley of fire. How far over are we? Not too bad. We can get over here for Overwatch. Does that still get us over far enough? Yeah, it gives us a pretty good look, at least for this first move. So let's take it. And I think we're just going to do a long-range Overwatch just to help cover our advance. Not that that feels very long range now, does it?
I'm on Overwatch.
We also got you, Joe, which I'm thinking we want to move you over also. Not so much in the line of sight of Robbie, but we'll also set you on Overwatch. And we'll cover down this alley.
On the lookout.
Everybody else up towards the building in the center. not seeing vision of anybody on these early moves. Let's try this full cover.
I'm repositioning.
Not seeing anybody. So we may be having to stand around with ears wide open here to try and get sound clues on where all the action is, where all the members of the opposition are, and then react to that. Sade will bring you around right there. And who else do we have yet? We have our heavy guys remaining. I don't know that you have a jet jump that can reach us where we need, at least to get us onto building with choices there, so I think our first moves will be a little bit on the manual side for you, Nikolai. Not amazing cover at full range of motion for you, but by moving you up even this far, it should allow the jet jump that we're looking for. And then Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver will just move you up to your max range because you don't have any jetpack to help you out. And let's see what we can hear and what we can see coming up. Oh, we got an Aspida to worry about out here now. I haven't gone up against one of these vehicles before, so that's something new for me. So we got some Pure and we've got some Synedrion going against each other a little bit. The Pure appears to be on the roof and attacking that center building unit. And that Synedrion guy does not appear to be doing well taking all those hits. Okay, and that brings it back to us. We have a poor Synedrion assault over here that stepped into some big time fire possibilities from us. And we seem to have the heavy attack of the Pure. There was a Pure there, Pure up on the roof, and I think this guy was another Pure, and there might be 4 Pure right over here against this lone Synedrion guy. Or actually, that's probably the lone Synedrion vehicle that they're all shooting at that we saw hovering up this way. So they all probably were taking out all those shots on the Synedrion vehicle. So let's deal with the Synedrion in our own backyard here and see about taking him out. Joe, how do we want to work on doing this? We got you and Robbie lined up, so you're blocking his fire. So maybe we will set you off to the side just a little bit. And since there doesn't seem to be other immediate threat that we're hearing, except over in this side, of course, Synedrion are stealthy. They can get up close without being seen. But we're going to bring you over here. That should open a line of sight for Robbie should we need the assistance. So let's do that to start off.
I'll be right there.
We'll start out with, if we just got 2 punches to go, I don't think we need, because we only have the 1 ammo. We're going to save that 1 Phoenix Point rifle ammo, or sniper rifle ammo, for the Pure, where we really need the punch. And we're going to go down to standard equipment here. And I think we'll just do a regular shot. No quick aim, we'll save that for when we need to pile up the shots against the Pure.
Ow! Escaping the Phoenix.
And Robbie, now it is your turn. It says you do not have sight. Well, we'll step you over 1 quick little step and give you the sight you need.
Here comes the Phoenix.
And you ought to be able to just finish it off. Which is why I didn't try focusing or doing any weird thing on body parts. I figured 2 snipers in a row. Boom, he should be gone.
See you in the next life.
Alright, we'll hang out in the background as the rest of us move up towards. Let's see, how do we have abilities to even get up high on this building? Do we have to kind of maybe set up for them to come to us a little bit? That may end up being one of our better courses of action in this instance. We're going to bring you here, and put out a little overwatch on the courtyard. Now we're going to run you all the way up to the building, Sigourney Reaver. Hopefully not to be outflanked by some Synedrion who makes a surprise appearance here. And Sade, we are going to move also you into this cover nearby. I guess we'll give a little overwatch off to the side in case some Synedrion entity surprises us. Oh, we overran. So I didn't pay attention to the tick, so we can't provide that overwatch I was planning. I'm wondering now, we got a big old pure way back here. That does count as cover, so we're just gonna... Yeah, I think he's probably at long range. We're gonna pop you right here. Probably just hang out at the moment. Let's see what other action takes place in the distance, or if some of these guys close in on us. So they just have two of these machines, two of these vessels. It's what it makes it sound like. This is another one of the vessels. And the Pure are pounding this one. I hope this thing is able to do some damage to the Pure, because I sure would like the Pure a little weakened up by the time we have to face them. Alrighty now. I'm worried about facing a vehicle. We also got somebody over. We got a lot of people out here. We don't know who the heck they are. Sigourney, can you provide us a little vision around the corner from here? Ooh, you can also take some overwatch without having the vision I was hoping for. Yikes.
Can't wait.
Well, if the overwatch is broken, can we get some vision over here with the rest of us? And this time, keeping in mind so you have a shot, or do I want... Yeah. Let's get you over here, Sade. And none of us have the capability of seeing this thing. What is going on here? Let's try a dash to get a little closer.
Crunch time.
Figure this thing out, you. You got a nice cover there. Threat to be flanked here, but we need to see what we're dealing with here.
Where are they coming from?
Oof. Not at all what I expected with the noises. Synedrion infiltrator. No wonder we could not get close. Do you have any kind of shot to help us out, you?
Attempting to acquire target.
At least we provided the eyes, and if we can manage to hit enough, this thing does not have a lot of protection. So let's just try center massing with your shotgun, and then we'll bring some other shots to bear now that he's visible. Let's let you have first chance, first fun. Good damage. And who do we have close by? Let's see what kind of shot you might have, Sigourney. Nothing great at this range, so we're going to back off a little bit with that option. We would potentially have an option for a bash, And that may be just what we do to finish it off, and we'll hold Sade on Overwatch against this guy, whoever it is, that may be moving up. That still gives you, Sigourney, some cover. And a bash, hopefully, will be enough to finish it off. 83 hit points, not heavily armored, should be enough, and I don't see any other immediate threats. So let's do the bash.
I'm going.
Alright. Now we got this guy to worry about. And we don't even know. Half the time we don't even know who these jokers are. So we're going to set out some Overwatch. Try and protect us a little bit. We're going to see if we can't move ourselves forward a little bit. And set up some more Overwatch to help us out. And how far forward can you get, Joe, and still provide Overwatch? Pretty far with some decent cover here, so let's take it. Yeah, as far forward as you can move with cover, and this is about it. So that's where you're going, Robbie.
Let's do this.
And you can't get the distance, so let's just cover the back end in case someone else comes around the back side once again. And Nikolai, we used to have a Pure on the top. We haven't heard from him. He's probably jumped down to go against their vehicle. Let's get you over to the edge, at least initially. See if we have any sight down below. I think you're too much range to be able to pick up any sight. Let's get you moving forward here. We're going to give you that corner spot. Alright, let's see what they do.
Activating scanners.
And they're trying to flank you. Hopefully it's a single shot. You don't have to hold up to multiple shots. Oh, we do. You took a hit.
I don't think they want to talk.
So we're looking at pistol abilities at whatever's shooting at you. So we're going to have to handle that quickly. And hopefully that thing can do some good old damage to these Pure. I'm hoping. But we got our own problems right now. Okay. So we know this sneaky dude's over here somewhere. And you, we got to be careful with you. Maybe we can gain some sight with some dashing. Sade, you have plenty of will points at the moment for some dashing. Since the Pure seems to be all tied up back here with the Synedrion vehicle, I think we need to work on this guy over here. Do we have any kind of cover we might be able to dash to? It's only these stairs seem to be the possibility. And we aren't sure how tucked away in here this person may be, or if they had enough mobility to go in through there. So we're gonna run Sade here to see if she can give us sight.
Pushing on.
She still has cover, and we have no sight. So that means we're gonna go with a lot of positioning, since we don't know where this thing is. You, that is solid cover for you also. And we'll have some solid cover for Sigourney Weaver. In fact, I'm going to bring Sigourney even farther up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There may be. I may do the old war cry just to see if that person's still under the steps. we may be able to pick up a war cry and have a few less shots coming against us. In fact, let's find that information out first. It says we can war cry, so that's telling me it's probably in range. Yeah, and it may have moved right in around here. I can't believe we can't see it. You, because you can't dash right now, but we can get you to cover with Overwatch, which is what we'll do. And we're going to switch weapons for the Overwatch. I'm going to not use the med kit on you thinking your cover's good enough, because I want that Overwatch. Sade, I want your Overwatch too. And we did the war cry, and Nikolai, I'm wondering how we want to use you.
Receiving.
Well, for the moment, what we're going to do... That's actually decent cover, so in case this guy tries to avoid Overwatch coming inside, we can get you up here, Joe.
On my way.
And we'll have you provide a little Overwatch, kind of more in the interior with that in mind. In case it's able to get in that way. And Robbie, I am interested in just getting you up with the rest of the pack this turn. And Nikolai, I'm still debating on what we need to do with you. Now it is war cried, so I'm actually thinking of being a little risky here and jet jumping you right in its face where we think it is. If we're wrong, we're going to look like fools. And having you give a good bash, but unfortunately then, because of the Overwatch we got placed, that doesn't sound so great now, does it? I'll tell you what. When in doubt, you wondered the usefulness of this weapon at one time, I do believe. We're going to set the grenade launcher down here and see if we can do some hurt on something we only suspect.
I'm okay. Suit took most of the damage.
Yeah, we did some hurt. So there we go.
Engaging.
Just gonna stand in the open and shoot. Sigourney Weaver, hopefully only 2 shots you have to take, but you're now bleeding from the head, so we're gonna have some repairs we need to do. Hopefully the Pure stay busy with the Synedrion craft over here. We know where it is, pretty much. So now, the 2 of you that are injured the most, we're going to try not utilizing your services. We are going to try, and I'm assuming it looks like it's still standing right there because I cannot move there. So Sade, we're bringing you up close and personal for a shot. And we're going to continue with that plan.
Target detected.
Ooh, what else did we see here? Oh, we've seen their vehicle now.
Moving.
It's a good enough range, I'm not worried. That's a close-up vehicle from what I recall. I think we're just going to go with standard shot, Sade. Oh yeah, little armor. The grenade did its job. Ooh, I hope we picked up one of those weapons. That would be awesome, wouldn't it now? In fact, we can take a peek. Alright, we're going to pick up a spider drone specialized pistol. Cool. Deployable spider drone. If you don't have infiltrator in your squad, drones will revert to AI control. Interesting. We're gonna have to take a look at that, but that's a cool, unique kind of weapon for us to pick up. Sade, we'll just park you in the corner. And now we can probably focus the rest of us back the other way once we heal back up from some silly Synedrion hits here. Okay, we haven't given you a med kit. Oh, that's because we weighted you down with all the close-up weapons, but we have others nearby that will be able to help you out. And you're not bleeding like Sigourney at the moment. So Sigourney's hurting a little. She came in hurt on this mission, as a matter of fact. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That Aspida is going to die here really fast. So let's figure out, how do we want to work this against the Pure? Do we want to bait them into coming towards us, perhaps? So we can pick off some long range. So maybe we make our base of operations this building here. We set up our snipers in really good cover here, so as they try to attack us. Is that how we should approach them? I'm going to keep you there, Nikolai, just to see if we can get earlier eyes on them for the moment, until I change my mind. And we're going to draw back a little bit into cover, which right now you ought to appreciate until we get you healed up. In fact, we'll probably bring Sade next turn. I think she has, yeah, she has 2 med kits. We'll get you healed back up. So actually, I think I'm going to be fine with our snipers kind of protecting us from this vantage point. So that's just what we're going to do. Try to lay out that cover as best we can here for when the Pure start moving towards us.
I'm on Overwatch. Anything that moves, dies.
And Sigourney Weaver will get you into this cover, starting to face the other way. We're assuming there's no more sneaky Synedrion out there, because I'm thinking the Aspida over here probably took up a number of their soldier spots. So maybe we've only dealt with the few Synedrion, hopefully, that we're going to be dealing with here. You will provide a little overwatch, and not that I'm worried the Pure are going to get here this quickly. And Nikolai, do I dare move you closer to keep an eye on what's happening over here? Is that something we should do? We got 8 will, so I can afford the jump. But is there still a guy up top? I'll tell you what, we're going to jump you over just to pick up the extra will for everybody else. So we get maximized out on will. And we'll pop you right there and see if you see anything, if that guy's still on the roof. And he is not. He jumped down like I thought. So we'll just kind of get you ready to jump back then. I don't want to get you in the thick of things all by your lonesome. So they're doing some things to the Pure down here. The vehicle is no more. So that thing paralyzes and does some things like that. I'm wondering, Sade, let's get you over here to heal up. Yeah, it's not going to happen this turn. So let's get you over here so Sade can heal you up. And still maybe be our eyes over here on the Pure. We'll just give it to you, and let her move on.
Let's rock.
And we're going to still provide the overwatch with the snipers until we get a better sense of what's going on with the Pure. Sigourney, you're mostly healed. Let's bring you up with Sade in good
I'll be
cover.
right there.
I'll start peeking out that way too. We have the ability to overwatch with the Mercy, so we will do that. Use your backup weapon. Just in case there's Pure we don't know about that come waltzing our way. And we'll continue just overwatching the snipers. And you, we're going to hang you on over here so you can heal yourself next time. I'm really tempted to jump down and take a peek here, but I think that brings us into the line of sight of this guy, and there's some other Pure, unless they were killed by the vehicle thing. I don't know where they are. And I don't want to get us into a tight spot here. So let's bring you down a little bit closer. We'll leave it at that. Okay, the Pure are going to be working towards us. We got to worry about this guy moving towards us. I don't hear, and they're usually quite noisy, we don't hear anyone else. That's why I kind of want to get a peek over here with you, Sade.
Here they are.
We have an enemy spotted. That's the guy that was moving. That would put us in his... Nah, not quite in the line of sight. I don't think.
Like the wind.
We spotted another enemy. Aha, I see what's happened to these guys. They're mostly paralyzed, so they're still there. They're just standing around. So is it in our best interest to dash our snipers up and start picking on these guys? But he's going to be unparalyzed quickly. So maybe we will draw back to our original plan here.
Let's do this.
Make them come to us. Try damaging and picking them off as they get closer to us. I have a healthy respect for the Pure, in case you couldn't tell. They are hard to hit, hard to bring down, hard to get through that armor. We are difficult. It's difficult to battle them and get through that armor. We have a shotgun that can help. We have you have a penetrating Phoenix assault rifle that's a little better than the average Phoenix .1, but even that is not amazingly good.
All set. Moving to coordinates.
Just because I think we're going to do this. We're going to drop a little bomb down here on this guy if we can, and see if we can start eating away at some armor. I wish a couple of them were close together, but they're not. Every little bit against that armor has got to help. So we're going to keep you right there, Sigourney, in case this guy is able to run through this door getting towards us.
On the lookout.
And we're going to bring you into some nice, healthy cover here. And then... Oops, we didn't equip it. And then we will get you healed next turn, because that just took a point of action to do that.
can't wait.
So the sniper's sitting off in the corner here. We think the guy should still be down here to toss another grenade on him, and we're going to do that. Yeah, he was there. He had to have taken some hurt. And Nikolai, we're going to start running you back in our general direction. Once again, we got our own snipers, but they don't really have the great lines against... Wouldn't it be nice to be able to get a line into this building? They don't really exist right now. At least not at the range I would need if I move even farther back, because we're only getting about halfway through the building from where we are, so we'd have to move closer to be able to have that shot I want. Well, we'll try that shot, although this lines up from here. That may block that line, but Robbie, I'm going to bring you right here.
Moving to coordinates.
Just to give it a shot, give it an attempt. And we'll see how that works for us.
They're not getting past me.
Joe, we're going to move you a little bit closer too. That way your Overwatch can cover that door in case he does come out that door. And look at it, there might even be a thin sliver into the room after all, if he moves that way. Sigourney, we're still holding you on the shotgun duty here. Just to cover the door.
Anything that moves dies.
And you, we are finally going to get you healed up. We can use you again. Feel a little bit safer about using you again. Do we have any good cover to move you closer? Because a shotgun I would not be opposed to look at using. Now sniper, I am hesitant to get us in those potential lines of sight with our guys here. And I can't get to the full cover, so we'll take the partial cover. So we got at least two of them active. One of them has spotted us and he is running. It's hard not knowing where they are. So let's run you out here, Sade. See if we got vision of any of them on the side.
Here, come.
And we have vision. This guy's back here. We've been dealing damage to him. He's still there. He's still got some paralyzation, which is probably taking up his movement points, which is why he's still standing there. We can see lots more all of a sudden. All sorts of different levels of paralyzation. So we may need to just get aggressive here.
I was born ready.
While these guys are frozen, while these guys are paralyzed, and get ourselves moved up as best we can. And our best guys against the Pure to deal damage are the snipers. So we're going to be aggressive. Sigourney, we're going to bring you up and get aggressive also. And it says you have sight on that guy, so we're going to just step you out of line of sight. You have the nice shotgun to work with for us. We're We're going to bring you right there to get you closer. Nice full cover. And Sade. Do we take these shots thinking we can wear them down? This deals acid, which actually the acid should be a benefit to us against their armor, I would think. So let's see what your shots look like. Let's see if we can place some armor on this guy. We'll just go for the regular body armor, I guess. It's too hard to focus at this range on anything else. So we're working some acid on that pure armor also, so hopefully that's going to help eat through. And then Nikolai, I think we want to get you back in the action, pumping some grenades for us. It's an expensive way to deal with the pure resource-wise, but I like the idea of getting some hurt on them. Can we pick up 2 with 1? There we go. Now that we can see them, that's even more efficient. Oh, and it hit the wall. Trying to get too fine with the grenade launcher, we hit the wall. Gotta love it. Sade's protected by her cover, thank goodness. This guy's able to move a tiny bit now.
I was born ready.
We're going to bring you up here. We're going to see what your shot looks like. Sigourney does not look amazing now, does it? Let's see what it looks like with this thing. And I don't think poison does a dang bit of makes a dang bit of difference on these guys. So we can actually move you, or we could move you close. His shield's just not placed properly to make this a smart move for us. So Sigourney, we gotta hold off. We need our snipers in action here and positioned to be of use. So we're gonna be aggressive with you, Joe. Okay, we'll get you out of the line of fire, but you can jump down to provide the fire we're going to need. However, unfortunately, let's see. Yeah, we're going to bring you over here so you're safe from getting shot at.
Like the wind.
Robbie. And then you'll be functional to be able to come out and take some shots for us that way. Sade, it would be nice to get you repositioned somehow if we had good enough cover. These guys are going to start. This one not so much yet, but this guy's fully active, so we got to worry and maybe bringing you... Maybe we can bring you on a dash out a little farther.
No time to lose.
You're out of line of sight of the sniper. That worries me the most. These guys aren't able to shoot quite enough yet. We're going to bring you right here to hopefully have an angle to get some acid on this guy. So we work on the legs. They seem to be damaged a bit. We've got a disabled leg. Sigourney. You're in line of fire there already as is. Let's just get everybody out of line of fire as we can. If I bring you here, then you become the one. You become the target, though. And can we keep counting on that sniper missing? I think we're going to keep you right where you are to be able to jump out and help us. We've got sight on these guys already with others. You'll be able to, with that shotgun, if we need it, run forward to add some more fire on the sniper. We're going to hold where we are and call this our best position to get Sigourney up here. And just leave it. We'll overwatch just in case this guy decides to get aggressive, but we have a lot of blind spots doing this overwatch, but we'll try it. And Nikolai, another one of your tried and true specials here, over the wall. This time let's get it over the wall. We'll see if we can't help you. I see why. The arc before kind of goes into the wall. So maybe we can fight that by bringing you forward to this corner spot and have better trajectory. And I do think that's better trajectory. We took one of the pure out. Good news. Alright, a little bit of damage. You can see why it's tough. We don't have armor piercing capabilities on the pure. They've got movement again. Limited movement, but they've got movement. So Sade, you've got the weapon that really shines against them. We only got one dash for you. I'm going to bring you right here because his shield is not kind to position for him in that direction. Let's get some acid on this guy running up the steps. I said running up the steps. There we go. We can get him in there nicely. Yeah, he's got damage all around. Let's just focus on the legs. That's where the acid should do the most good. Not much acid applied. Did we really miss that frequently? Well, Nikolai. So we just do a nice short-range little grenade. It picks up two of them. And two pure are gone. And let's get you out in case he can take a shot out of that line of sight. And now we got to do a number on this guy big time. We have got to get some hurt on him. We've got quick aim. Those shields are amazing. Those shields are wonderful.
I was born ready.
But can they overcome sniper / assault with dash?
Pushing on.
Who also has his final shot of the New Jericho sniper weapon. And I think we're going to do quick aim just so if things don't happen the way I would desire, we can still retreat and have some movement to get around the corner, I hope.
I've got to focus.
Well, the good news is we can place this shot where we want. And look at the damage that we can get. Now, what's going to be better? Taking out a leg. It lowers will. This also lowers will. I don't even know what their will, how high their will is right now. But let's take out the head since we can. And he's got a disabled head, and we can still get out of dodge. So what we're going to do first, though, is we're going to bring our next sniper in here, see if we can't finish off that head. It looks like we can.
Problem solved.
We're out of ammo. We don't have a lot of places to move, but we only have this last remaining guy in a staircase, so we should be okay. Sigourney. How can we get inside? If he's headed up the stairs, let's get inside, or ready to get inside to give him a little surprise. that little funky thing isn't cover. But we'll take a move right here.
Catch me if you can.
And you, why don't we get you up to that second story level also? He won't be able to see or shoot you through the wall. And he doesn't move worth a darn. So let's see who we want to give some action to get some hurt on this guy. Well, one is we definitely got to get closer, because the weapon I'm now learning to love and enjoy
Ready?
is this one right here, the Danchev assault rifle for the Pure. This is my new anti-pure weapon here, as far as I'm concerned. We're going to use our dash to get up close and then be able to maneuver out of the way in case he gets enough so he's unparalyzed to be able to do anything against us.
No time to lose.
We'll focus back on the leg maybe. Yeah, that looks like a good soft leg. We can get out of sight for anything he can probably do against us. And looking at his health, I'm kind of thinking, do we have the ability to pop down there with you? Oh, look at that. Will we be able to bash beyond the shield? I guess we're going to find out. Because I'm feeling like he's paralyzed. He won't be able to do much against us. Now's the time to try this out and learn some things about this game when it's relatively safe. So Nikolai, let's get you over here. Let's get that bashometer going and end his existence. All right, guys, that took a little longer. I went for the defensive tact because I'm afraid of the Pure. Okay, I'm going to admit it. I had enough tools, to be quite honest, with 2 snipers along and the heavies, that I shouldn't have been so timid. And I probably could have ended this a lot sooner, especially with all those paralyzations. We got to keep that in mind, that that's what the vehicle of the Synedrion specializes in, and that's amazing. Look at that. You got your level up to level 4. Awesome. Robbie finally got that promotion we've been waiting for. Awesome again. Another secret obtained. The successful recovery of the research data has slowed down the Pure's advancement, but has also strained relations between Phoenix Point and Synedrion. Additionally, we've received official communications from Tobias West suggesting it's in our interest to share the recently obtained knowledge. So we got some new research available. We are going to reload with what we used. Not too expensive for us. And yeah, I just got to get over this fear of the Pure a little bit. To be quite honest, Synedrion did a lot more hurt on us than the Synedrion with their sneak abilities. Another reason I want those infiltrator abilities for our own units, and I want to keep diplomacy going against Synedrion. See, look at that hit. We're sitting at 21. So it's really technically didn't even give us any negative hit, because wasn't it sitting at 21? If I almost have to look back on a video, I think we might have been sitting already at 21. 22 at the most. So good. I'm glad we did that one. Didn't have to worry about Synedrion after all. We got the new research, and that is probably down at the bottom. There it is. Restricted bionic technology. We're just finished the first level of bionic technology, didn't we? So let's get up and get this placed. I think we're going to still continue with combat shield, blast resistance, just to let's do that's 3 days though. we got to get that up there. Maybe what we're going to have to look at doing is getting another research facility open just to shorten some of these extensive times down. And we picked up some weapons. What was it? The Nira NP1 Synedrion Neural Pistol, if we didn't already have that. No, it was this one that we picked up. The Synedrion Spider Drone Specialized Pistol. Very cool. And we might have picked up, did we have the Hephaestus too? Yeah, we already had that one. And one thing I am realizing, we may have to go ahead on this one, the New Jericho Sniper Rifle, just so we can produce armor. I mean, armor. Ammo, because it has a good ability to get through the armor, as we just found out on the shot from Joe. But we also got a lot also in the research queue, so best yet, let's get up to 50 to all these guys, so we just get this research and we can just build it straight out. That's the plan, so we don't have to spend all the research on the weapon research, and we just are good enough at diplomacy to be able to just get it. So let's get our upgrades going, let's get our advancements, our promotions going. Robbie, what does that get you? Gets you up to level 6. That's a nice one. Disabling a body part also removes that body's armor. That's an important one for a sniper. Having you shoot first to remove armor also then makes it easier for any follow-up from the rest of the team to take an enemy out. So that's a big one. And who else did we have a promotion with? You. Let's go see what's available for you. We're up to the multi-class level. And we were kind of holding off. I think you had an interest in being that up-close melee kind of build also. Kind of leaning towards cross-classing you on with a Berserker. So we want to hold off till we have that technically available. We don't want to do cautious. So yeah, I think what we'll just do with you is give you at the moment, let's see, another bit of willpower. In fact, we'll go one more tick of speed, because that is always going to be important for you, and then we'll use that last little bit on willpower, and we will cross-class you down the road when we're able to get it cross-classed the way you were hoping with a Berserker. So we may have a couple close-up specialists here. I'm leaning, although not committed, also to giving Nikolai that Berserker cross-class build too, and having a couple of you, one with speed, one with power, kind of intrigues me. So that's kind of what we're looking at there, guys. It looks like sitting in the base healing for our other guys got Tom Cruise his level up, so he couldn't get it on the field. Let's get in there and give him his upgrade, because we're probably going to get that vessel moving soon. If ever, they still got a little stamina to rebuild, so let's still give him his promotion while we're in that mode. And he's got Overwatch. He can at least Overwatch for us. We're getting closer to the quick aim. That's the one we really need for a sniper. That's the first big time important perk that the sniper gets. Okay, so we're pretty much going to end this mission now. There's no way I'm going to be able to squeeze in another episode. So we're going to run over, get ourselves set up for the shard gun. I think we're healthy enough, stamina's okay enough to be able to take on the shard gun mission next. So we'll fly over there and at least get ready for it. And here we go. It appears the disciples of Anu worship a schemata collection of antediluvian origin. Proceed with caution and obtain the collection. So do we have to steal it? This means we have to steal from the disciples of Anu. Is that what this one's all about? Yikes. Okay, so we're set up here. And then we take a look over here. We're going to keep resting here. Yeah, stamina won't be much longer. Stamina will be back where I want it. Then we'll start popping off at some of the nearby exploration sites that we have at the edges of the mist to get those all cleared. And then we'll be able to fulfill our role down here of protector of the havens around this mist zone. And then Another long-range perk, either down here with one of our bases on either side of this new growing mist, or I don't know that we have the ability to do it up here either, because there's not really a close base. But we're going to look at expanding our next Phoenix Point base also, and keep that in the back of our minds, and then building up and stealing another aircraft and getting a little quicker aircraft, or maybe 2 small quick aircraft for the third team that I'd like to get started. So that's kind of where we're at. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you that give me these views. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss anything, and hope to see you next time. Leave me a little thumbs up, comment on how we're doing, what you think, and thanks so much.